Well, they are back at the drawing board for the fourth time. State lawmakers are again remaking the maps that define Ohio's legislative political boundaries.
This after the Ohio Supreme Court rejected those latest maps, saying they favored the Republican Party. The process now threatens the May 3rd primary. Mark Namick has the latest on the fallout.
I think voters have right to feel confused and frustrated right now.
Voters passed an amendment to the Ohio Constitution that is supposed to take politics out of the map-making process. But partisanship continues to dominate Columbus.
It gets much harder when you have politicians really struggling to put their own party identities and their own personal interests aside.
Jen Miller, the director of the League of Women Voters of Ohio, campaigned for the map-making changes backed by voters, which includes giving the court oversight.
If our maps really work for us rather than are rigged for political and partisan outcomes, it's going to be better for us ultimately.
Today, members of the Map-Making Commission, which is controlled by Republicans and includes Republican Secretary of State Frank LaRose, is working on new maps as Democrats push them to hire independent consultants for help. LaRose believes that's unnecessary and the court is wrong.
The four-member majority on the Ohio Supreme Court has delved too deep into politics.
But he'll nonetheless follow the orders, though he's not optimistic for a compromise.
We're trying to find that middle ground solution if it still is possible. But that requires pragmatism on both sides. Emboldened by successive wins in the Ohio Supreme Court, I don't get the sense that my Democratic colleagues are all that willing to give.
As of today, the May 3rd primary is still on, though elections officials worry that printing ballots is going to be tough by that deadline. And only lawmakers can move the date. But Democrats on the commission are asking the court to intervene and force lawmakers to move it, which is not really likely. Democrats and voting advocates want one primary in June after boundaries are set to avoid the cost and confusion of possibly holding two primaries, a topic we've talked and touched on before. Russ?
Yes, a lot of moving parts here. Mark Namick in the newsroom. Thank you.